a lone individual managed to show a superpower like the United States stars in daylight. In 2013, he stole over 1 million top-secret documents from the U.S. and exposed them to the world. Since then, for the past 11 years, he has been America's most wanted criminal. Yet, despite causing such massive damage to the U.S. government, today the world sees him as a hero. But why? How did he steal the top-secret documents of the world's most elite intelligence agency? Why did he do it? And even after all this, how has he managed to evade America's grasp? Welcome once again to the Untold Mysteries video. Ladies and gentlemen, the morning of June 6, 2013, brought an enormous crisis for the American government. A series of reports were published in The Guardian and The Washington Post, revealing the dark secrets of the National Security Agency, NSA. These top-secret documents shocked not only Americans, but mobile users worldwide when they discovered that the U.S. government had been secretly monitoring every mobile user. These documents exposed the NSA's secret program, PRISM, a covert operation that allowed the U.S. government to access private data of users through major companies like Google, Apple, and Facebook via backdoor channels. Additionally, the NSA had a secret court order granting them access to the data of millions of Verizon customers. Verizon, a major mobile operator in the U.S., akin to Airtel in India or Ufone in Pakistan, was one of the entities implicated in these revelations. Among the leaked documents was an 18-page memo authored by President Obama, in which he requested intelligence officials to provide a list of foreign targets for launching cyber attacks. This was merely the beginning of the document leaks. The revelations went on to disclose that the NSA had hacked into the computers of Hong Kong and China's military, tapped the phone of Angela Merkel, who was then Germany's chancellor, and exposed Britain's Government Communications Headquarters, GCHQ, for running surveillance programs on its citizens. Furthermore, leaked documents revealed conversations between the NSA and GCHQ discussing methods to deceive the public, spread propaganda, and manipulate social media to maintain influence over individuals. Initially, no one knew who had leaked the documents or whether they were even authentic, as news agencies are not obligated to disclose their sources. However, just 3 days after the leaks, a 29-year-old man named Edward Snowden came forward, taking responsibility for exposing the top-secret documents. Snowden, a high school dropout, began his career in the U.S. military but was discharged after just 1 year. In 2005, he took a job as a security guard at the University of Maryland. Despite his lack of formal education, Snowden's exceptional computer skills earned him a position at the CIA. After working there for several years, he joined the tech giant Dell in 2009, a company that held a contract to upgrade the NSA's computer systems. Snowden was initially assigned a supervisory role but later became a cyber strategist on this project. At this stage, Snowden was considered a valuable asset by both the CIA and the NSA due to his skills and contributions. But what happened next that led to these very agencies branding him a traitor? Edward Snowden's transformation from a cyber strategist to being labeled a traitor stemmed from a significant event during his time upgrading and operating the NSA's computer systems. While working on these systems, Snowden discovered that the NSA had the power to access the personal data of any mobile user. Initially, he thought the records he came across were those of international criminals. However, he was shocked to learn that these were not criminals, but law-abiding American citizens. At the same time, a debate was unfolding in the U.S. Congress about intelligence practices. Senator Ron Wyden posed a direct question to James Clapper, the Director of National Intelligence, asking whether the NSA collected data on American citizens. This session was broadcast on national television. In front of millions, Clapper denied the allegations, stating that the NSA's focus was solely on foreign intelligence. Watching his director blatantly lie on live television left Snowden stunned. The blatant disregard for truth and citizens' privacy enraged him. Just 3 days later, he resigned from his high-paying job at Dell, where he was earning an annual salary of $200,000, determined to expose the truth. After leaving Dell, Edward Snowden joined Booz Allen Hamilton, a firm that worked closely with the U.S. military, CIA, and NSA. Even at Booz Allen, Snowden was assigned to a project for the NSA. According to the NSA, Snowden stole so many files from their systems that it was difficult to estimate the exact number, but they speculated it could exceed 2 million. What's remarkable is not just the scale of the data he copied, but how he managed to do it without anyone noticing. Surprisingly, Snowden did not use any advanced hacking tools to pull off this feat. Instead, he accomplished it using nothing more than a small USB drive. This raises significant questions. In ordinary offices, USB drives are often banned to prevent data theft. Furthermore, in any organization handling confidential data, not every employee is granted access to sensitive files. And these weren't just any systems. They belonged to the NSA, one of the most secure organizations in the world, with state-of-the-art security measures. Snowden's success lay in his understanding of system vulnerabilities and leveraging the trust and access he was given in his role. His deep technical knowledge and strategic position allowed him to bypass standard protocols, making the breach possible. Edward Snowden meticulously planned his escape and exploited his unique circumstances to carry out the data breach. His location played a crucial role in his strategy. Since Booz Allen Hamilton had assigned him to an NSA project, he was stationed in Hawaii, 5,000 miles away from the NSA's Maryland headquarters. This distance gave Snowden a significant advantage as Hawaii is 6 hours behind Maryland. By the time Snowden started his workday, most NSA headquarters staff had already left for the day, leaving less oversight. Additionally, Snowden had remote access to the NSA headquarters servers through outdated client systems, which were less secure than modern alternatives. This vulnerability provided him with an easy gateway to sensitive data. Furthermore, Snowden held the position of a system administrator, giving him high security clearance and elevated access rights. This allowed him to copy data from any system without raising suspicion. By strategically leveraging these factors, Snowden managed to copy over 2 million files from 5,000 miles away without being detected. His administrative role and technical expertise enabled him to bypass safeguards and operate under the radar. This combination of careful planning and systemic vulnerabilities made his breach not only successful but also unprecedented. After working at the NSA's Hawaii office for just 4 weeks, Edward Snowden decided it was time to expose the agency's activities to the world. He carefully copied all the documents onto a USB drive, discreetly smuggled it past security guards, and feigned illness to request leave. Once his leave was approved, Snowden turned off his phone and flew straight to Hong Kong. When Snowden didn't return to work and his phone remained unreachable for days, the NSA grew suspicious and began searching for him. In Hong Kong, Snowden met with trusted journalists and handed them the documents. The following day, those documents made global headlines, sparking a worldwide debate about the NSA's secret powers and surveillance programs. The U.S. government charged Snowden with theft of government property, unauthorized access to national security systems, and sharing top-secret information with unauthorized individuals. They also demanded his extradition from Hong Kong. However, Snowden had planned his moves meticulously. Before authorities could act, he boarded a flight to Russia. Upon arrival in Russia, Snowden was initially granted asylum. Later, in September 2022, he was granted Russian citizenship, securing his position beyond the reach of U.S. law enforcement. His actions and subsequent escape remain a pivotal moment in discussions about privacy, surveillance, and whistleblowing. Since then, Edward Snowden has given numerous interviews in which he has revealed how our phones are used as tools of surveillance. He mentioned a tool called Nosy Smarts, which grants security agencies access to our phones' microphones, allowing them to listen to surrounding sounds without any hindrance. Opinions about Snowden are deeply divided. Some view him as a traitor who jeopardized national security, while others see him as a hero who courageously exposed the true face of the NSA and its invasive practices. What do you think about this? Let me know in the comments section. If you enjoyed this episode of the Untold Mysteries, don't forget to like and share the video. Thank you for your heartfelt comments and support. See you in the next thrilling video.